Hello and welcome back to Shivers 2 Harvest of Souls. Did we have anything? Did we forget anything here? No, yet the button and the coin there. This is just. Yeah. No, we got everything. I think. That's the cafe. Let's go there. No door puzzle. Okay, we got disc here. Oh, wait. Was there anything special on the menu that we need to... Doesn't look like it. Okay. These are the... Come on, these are the pictures. Huh. Okay. Alright. It's a clue to something that was referenced in the video. A rose. Okay, anything in the booths? There's a candle here. This spot found buried with the dead in the mine tunnels under Cyclone depicts the ancient Indian god of death, Masao, who was bat-like and blind by day. According to legend, he lives with Spider Grandmother and can destroy with a touch. Okay. Oh wait. Right, I see. Can we get behind the counter? Let's cover up the TV. Oh, yeah, but I would like to get behind this counter if possible. Can I? No, I can't. Well, rat poison. Okay. How is that relevant? Yes, we'll find out at some point. So what's up with you? That's the symbol. This. Piece of paper. Some serious hippie shit here. Oh yeah, serious hippie shit. So, Pearl. Oh, get back. Extra customers because of the search for blah disappearance has affected appetite. Mike, Lyle, and friends arrive. Cyclone won't like them. Olivia talked me into letting her paint a mural. Bank robbed. Should I get a wall safe? Slow day. Can't afford to pay the whole band. No tourists. Where are the tourists? The bank asked for fewer. The band asked for fewer hours, thank goodness. Can't even afford to pay Mike and Lyle. Damn. Come on. Let's see this. Pearl, I know you are worried about what is happening in Cyclone. You should trust no one, not even me. If something happens, I want you to... Something, the contents of my safe deposit box. It contains the truth. The key is under my trailer. Birds. Okay. Good to know, birds. Yeah, she has the same contracts. So maybe we should... Is there like one person who set them up with the contracts for the TVs? Photos for Mike and Lyle's friend. Yeah, okay. What's with these? Oh shit. So they were alive and that's like... Is that Olivia? And they already saw her on the wall. Oh, come on, that's annoying. Okay. Well, let's listen to the messages.
You have no new messages.
Okay.
Pearl, where is that nephew of yours? I can't find my daughter Teresa anywhere. I know Lyle's responsible. I've seen it in his eyes. If he doesn't have some pretty darn good answers, I'll have him thrown in jail. That'll put the fear of the Lord in him.
To replay this message, press message.
Pearl, you tell your nephews that they had better quit the practical jokes. They came into my office and tried to tell me that I was in danger from Dark Cloud. Now, I don't want to hear any more Dark Cloud stuff. And as mayor, if they're up to something, I need to know.
Message.
Pearl, Phil here. What in the heck were those two kids doing up in Devil's Mouth? I picked them up this morning coming back to town. Now you know, Pearl, no good ever comes from that canyon. There's evil up there. My own son. But that's not why I called. I'm in kind of a rough spot. I wondered if one of your nephews, not the kids I picked up, but one of your own blood relatives could watch a store for a couple of hours. Ted's called an emergency town council meeting and I can't afford to close. I'll leave a few quarters. There's still a couple of cans of soda left in the machine, but you better warn them. If one item in my store is missing, they'll be spending time with Bert. In jail.
To replay message.
Pearl, where is that nephew of yours? I can't find my daughter Teresa anywhere. I know Lyle's.
Yeah. Okay. So I have no clue about how to get this Bauhaus anymore. We found this on it. Like a hidden message. Wait. I think we need fire to reveal the hidden message. A lighter. Let me just check because we had the machine here. There's no lighter here. I guess we have to find one somewhere. Let's get to my room. Nope. Nope. I think that was the message on the answering machine. Hold on. That's the radio.
To listen to your messages, press 1.
He's got Olivia. We're gonna try to save her, but don't.
Oh god.
To listen to your messages, press 1.
He's got Olivia. We're gonna try to save her, but don't be the warrior. That's what he wants. Just get out of there before it's too late, and we'll meet you back home somehow. 1983.
To save this message, press 9. To replay this message, press 4. To delete this message saved. Next message.
Hi, it's me. If you're listening to this, that means you didn't get my other message. Call me at 555-6331. We're at Mike's Aunt Pearl's house. 19888.
Yeah, that number was right. So the phone is disconnected there. Well, let's continue. We have the cafe, where we can't really do anything right now. Is that Pearl's house? I think I need a key for this. Would make sense that it's at the cafe. So, look around. This is her kind of office. Lava lamp. Pearl Larson. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Oh, is that it? Yeah. Okay. Can't open this. Trip Cyclone in Cyclone. Tomorrow morning, when the sky is pink or when Olivia wakes up, we leave for Cyclone, sleepy desert town, mid-pink sandstone cliffs, awaiting Trip Cyclone to call it alive. June 8. It's so hot, I can't think. June 9. We stopped at petroglyph rock pictures carved by dead Anasazi. The hot wind seared my body, my brain. Just looks like graffiti to me. June 12th. We're finally here in Cyclone. I feel as if we're experiencing an episode of The Twilight Zone or something. This ghost town sleeps, but inside it's alive like a hive. That's a buzz with the disappearance of one of its own, the grocer's son. Yet they fail to notice or care about the man and woman from New York. Where are they? Only their car waits for them at the Devil's Mouth. So there was more disappearances. Some authorities from Flagstaff came to search the canyon for the missing couple. They didn't stay long. We're not getting any tips at the cafe because we're out of towners and tourists are scarce. June 17th. I'm just sure someone here in Cyclone is responsible for the disappearance of 3 people. Every time one of us asks about Devil's Mouth, we're warned to stay away because of some ancient Anasazi curse. Phil Dunlop at the market said the Navajos and Utes won't even go there because the spirits of the ancient ones still live there. I think the townspeople are just covering up some horrible secret. They're telling us to stay out, and at the same time the mayor is trying to get mining companies to come and lay waste to Devil's Mouth. Go figure. I feel as if it's up to us to find the missing people or their bodies. We know it's a long shot, but if we put the clues that lead to the perpetrator, I just knew someday I would get to use that word in a rock video, then maybe we can get some attention from media and it will be played on rock TV. Yeah, okay. June 21st. Last night there was an armed robbery at Safari Savings. Everyone here blames it on a transient, but I wonder if it's somehow connected to the missing people. June 23rd. Life is good. Who would ever have guessed that we would find a benefactor here in Cyclone? We were about ready to get out of Cyclone because of the job situation when we ran into this guy wearing a Kachina mask. We intended to ask him all sorts of questions, but when we mentioned that we were in a rock band, he got very intense, wanted to hear us, right then and there. Fortunately, we had a copy of that old videotape. Turns out he loved our stuff, said he'd like to produce our rock video. He'll even hire an expert from LA or something. Oh, we're not to mention who is helping us. Seems he's afraid of the others in Cyclone. Aren't we all? Yeah, maybe you guys have been a little naive there. July 1. Dark Cloud, who are you really? What is the secret you hide? Why do you help us? What is the pain inside? Are we too trusting or pawns in a greater game? This song is just too corny. By the way, where did you get the money to buy all the equipment you ordered? July 3. Things are moving fast. Dark Cloud rented an old dance hall for us to practice in and record. The door has this strange lock, but Lyle, as usual, figured out the combination so we can sneak in late at night to practice. Pearl will be glad to get us out of her basement. Cyclonians have been complaining. I guess they hear us through the mine tunnels. July 8th. He prays to the Great Spirit for a way to tell the world of the ways of the Indian. Only he's not a real Indian, so this song is stupid. I want to write a song about Dark Cloud, but it's not coming. I wish we knew who he was. That mask is so creepy. I find myself staring at everyone in town to see who he could be. See if I recognize his voice. The video technician came today. His name is Stuart, and he's younger than I thought he would be. Olivia thinks he's buff. So of course Lyle and Mike feel threatened. Dark Cloud. Phil Dunlop, Charles Spencer, Tad Matthews, Keith Hickson, too old, Ivan too old, George Belair, Andrew Washington, Richard Talbot, too dumb, Max Wharton, Bert Thompson, and Stuart Warensky. So yeah, know your enemy. It's gotta be one of these people. But these are too old. Why isn't George Belair's too old? Okay. We went into Devil's Mouth today. Mike thought he saw the paintings on the rocks start to move, but I think it was just his imagination. July 10. People in Cyclone are pumped. After trying to get cable TV into the town for years, everyone will get satellites. Some sales guy came in and made everyone an offer they couldn't refuse. 6 months free service and a free TV. Unfortunately, they won't have Rock TV, but we're too busy to watch. Making a music video is major work. July 12. The library was open, so we went and looked up Kachinas. This library is fairly big. And some guy named Max Wharton has checked out every book there. We found enough information about Kachinas to know that Dark Cloud may not be playing with a full deck. The Indians consider Kachinas masks to be sacred. Some masks are fed and taken care of as if they were the actual Kachina spirits. I guess there are other masks that are just pretend masks. Which kind is Dark Cloud wearing? Yeah. Ivan Spencer disappeared today. He's this old man who sits in his barber shop all day spying on us. Mike stopped into the police station and overheard Bert, this poor drunk guy in the jail, saying that Ivan was a petroglyph, just like Jason. He also said something about Dark Cloud. Dark Cloud said everyone hated him in this town. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. July 14th, William disappeared. He's a preacher's son. According to Richard, the guy who works at the gas station, the two of them were camping up in the Devil's Mouth. Doesn't sound like fun to me. When Richard woke up, all there was left of William was his empty sleeping bag. Lyle thinks he ran away to escape his dad's tyranny. July 16. Mike says he saw one of our new videos on TV. Yeah, right. I think Mike is just working too hard. Mike's Aunt Pearl is acting really bizarre about the TV though. It's in a prominent spot in the cafe and she leaves it on all day. We used to hear all sorts of juicy gossip at the cafe. Now all anyone does is watch TV. July 18th. We worked so hard today that my throat's sore. When we came back to the cafe, the TV had been left on. And there it was, one of our videos. Something was, I don't know. It had the right words, with Mike's voice singing, but for some reason, watching it made us want to go into Devil's Mouth. Olivia started crying when the song was over, probably because there were images in there that she hadn't planned. I think we were just tired and the video wasn't quite what we had expected. July 19. We drew straws to see who would confront Dark Cloud about the video. I lost, but Mike said he'd do it. He wants to see Dark Cloud's face when he explains it. Mike doesn't trust him at all. July 20. Mike was kind of rude when he confronted Dark Cloud. You know how Mike can be, but Dark Cloud was cool. He said that he was so pleased with the outcome of the video that he submitted it to a cable TV station. He didn't really expect them to air it, but since they did, he hoped we were happy. Mike didn't buy it. Mike says from now on, one of us is following Dark Cloud every chance we get. July 23. Today we saw another of our videos on TV. Right in the middle of it, I started walking out the door, only I'm not sure where I was going. Dave had to pull me back. Cyclone full of zombies, I see no evil. Is our music filling their minds? I hear no evil. Are we the ones who are bewitched? I speak no evil. As clouds roll and cover the light, who would have guessed our world would come to this? August 1. Dave followed Darkcloud into the ruins after we finished filming today. There's this secret room back there. Dave hid behind the wall and watched while Darkcloud chanted some Indian words into the hole in the ground. All of a sudden, this spirit thing came up out of the hole. The spirit told Darkcloud that our music was insulting. As if. Then Darkcloud said he was just using the music to bring his enemies into the canyon, so he could use some kind of power on them. We don't know what power he has, but I'm sure it's the answer to the disappearances. I think we might be in big trouble. August 2. We had a pretty hard time acting normally around Darkcloud today. Olivia said she wanted to go home, but Mike says we should hang around, find out what kind of power Darkcloud has. Meanwhile, everyone in Cyclone watches TV. No one in town goes into Flagstaff for supplies anymore, so supplies are running low. Pearl hadn't had meat for a few days when all of a sudden Phil Dunlop called saying he had fresh meat at the market. Well, Richard works for Phil at the gas station and he said Phil never leaves town. Richard also mentioned his dog was missing. I'll stick with tuna. Jesus Christ. August 5. When we go up into the mouth again to do pickups, Dave is going to follow Darkcloud back into the ruins. This time with a... Okay, let's do this. What I'm going to do is pause the video for a moment and write down the alphabet and the numbers. Alright, so I made my little legend for later use. So it says Dave is going to follow Darkcloud back into the ruins, this time with a tape recorder. My brilliant idea. August 8. Took forever for Dave to come back tonight. We managed to get all the stuff on. I've translated this as well already. He managed to get all the stuff on tape. Even the Anasazi Indian words that Darkcloud used to call up the spirit. Darkcloud got mad at the spirit and stormed out of the room because it wouldn't tell him where some stone thing was. All of a sudden the spirit talked to Dave as if it knew he had been hiding there the whole time. It said stuff that Dave didn't understand, nonsense about some kind of warrior. Olivia went out with Stuart tonight. She says she is just trying to find out how much she knows about Darkcloud. Mike and Lyle can't stand it. August 9. When Dave was in that secret room behind the ruins, he saw a sand painting. So he made another trip to the library. Sand paintings are believed to be able to summon the powers of the past. I think most tribes use them for healing, but Dave said the one up there was not only unfinished, but it looked very different from the ones in the books. August 10. The mayor's wife disappeared today, but the mayor didn't seem too concerned. Mike mentioned to the mayor that we might be in danger from Darkcloud. The mayor got furious and told us never to mention that name again. August 11. I think living at that psycho motel is affecting Stuart's brain. He hasn't even noticed that there is something odd with the music videos. When he finally watched the TV, he was ticked off because Darkcloud had changed stuff. But then he started to get this glassy look in his eyes. Oh, wait. This is important. The legend. We found that thing in the barber cane thing. But yeah, let's read first. August 12. I tried to call out of town today, but now the long distance phones are out of order. The only way to call out is to use the two-way radio in the police station. There were several upset people waiting to call out. Maybe I can get through tomorrow. Last night, we all agreed that it was getting too dangerous for us to stay much longer. Luckily, there are clues in most of the videos. Dave is going to the canyon this afternoon. He's going to use the yeah, tape recorder. Yeah, tape recorder to mm, to the tape recorder. Is that tape recorder? Yes, it is. He's going to use the tape recorder to the spirits. And see if he can get it to come back. There's a word missing there, guys, I think. But yeah. August 14. I can hardly write this. My hand is shaking. Dave and I went to the Kiva, but the spirit kept talking about some warrior, so we left more confused than ever. Just as we were coming out of the ruin, we saw Dark Cloud. He didn't see us because he was focusing on a side canyon. There, headed straight for the ruins, were two hikers. I wanted to call out and warn them, but about what I didn't know. Dark Cloud said something, then all of a sudden, a huge petroglyph of a horned animal peeled off the wall and came right at the hikers. Then more came off the walls, from everywhere. The hikers kept falling down, trying to run away, but the monstrous things were everywhere, sucking their life away. All of a sudden, Dark Cloud called the petroglyphs back on the walls. I thought the hikers were going to be safe until he pushed this huge rock down the cliff, causing an avalanche of boulders to fall down on them. I couldn't look. That might have been us. I'm never going up into Devil's Mouth again. I now know that we will never get out of Cyclone alive. We've seen too much. What were we thinking when we thought we could catch a murderer merely by putting clues in music videos? If Dark Cloud will kill anyone who approaches the ruins, then he'll surely kill us. Dave took pictures when Dark Cloud left. I mailed them to a friend back home. Yeah. We've seen those? August 15. I forgot to mention that when we get back to the van, it wouldn't start, or we would have left last night. Dave and Mike are going to get some tools from Richard at the gas station, and I could hike back up there to see if they can get it started. August 16. What else can go wrong? An avalanche is blocking the road out of town. Even if they do get the van started, it may be impossible to get out of here without hiking out. It's 50 or 60 miles to the nearest town. Dave says he's driving up and over the boulders no matter what. Yeah, right. August 17. Mike's uncle Jim disappeared today. Pearl just figured out he went to Flagstaff in his truck and couldn't get back because of the avalanche. His truck is still in the garage. She never even looked. She doesn't want to, probably. August 18. Olivia is missing and someone vandalized the van. I know it's Dark Cloud. I can't stand it anymore. We're leaving tonight, even if we have to take Pearl's truck. It's 4-wheel drive. Maybe it'll make it over the landslide. First we're going to the motel and see if Stuart has seen Olivia. We need to all stick together. Yeah, damn. That's some naive shit, you guys. But yeah, judging from the quality of the poems, lyrics you were writing there, not too smart, are you? Anyway, this episode has been long enough, so I'll end it here. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.